When emotions explode, you may feel like you are completely out of control, as if your body is no longer yours. But what if you could take charge of those reactions immediately? Is there a way to not only endure but also thrive through stressful situations? This is where Stoicism can help you. Stoics from ancient Rome, such as Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus, practiced and applied profound principles to keep their minds at peace despite all emotional storms. The great thing is that these secrets can still help you today. Let's explore how you can control your emotional reactions, turning the feeling of being swept away into an inner strength that guides you through every challenge without losing yourself. 1. The power of choice. Every day we face a wide range of emotions and situations, but the most important thing is the power to choose how we respond. Stoicism teaches us that in every situation, between emotions and actions, there is always a gap, and in that gap, we have the power to decide. It is not emotions or external events that create feelings within us, but how we respond to them. Stoicism helps us realize that we can choose to respond calmly, not being swept away by temporary emotions, but instead taking actions that align with our values and long-term goals. When we master this power of choice, we no longer let external factors control our lives. The key here is self-mastery and the awareness that every reaction can be controlled. By doing so, every decision you make not only reflects your ability to manage emotions, but also shows maturity and self-awareness. This power of choice will help you overcome challenges, becoming a stronger and more peaceful version of yourself. Number 2. Impact on relationships and work. Emotions not only affect how we feel about ourselves, but also have a profound impact on our relationships and work. When we cannot control our emotions, we tend to react excessively, disrupting close relationships, from family and friends to colleagues. Stoicism teaches us that it is not external events that make us angry or anxious, but how we evaluate and respond to them. In the workplace, the ability to remain calm under pressure is a key factor in success. Those who practice Stoicism know that no matter how stressful the work may be, they can still maintain composure and make wise decisions. Controlling emotions not only helps resolve situations effectively, but also builds trust and respect from others. With Stoicism, you can not only improve your ability to manage work, but also build solid relationships because you know how to maintain peace of mind, even when facing challenges. When you can control your emotions, you will not let them dictate your actions, and that will lead to positive changes in both your work and personal relationships. 3. Changing judgments to change reactions. Stoicism teaches us that emotions do not come from external events, but from how we evaluate and judge those events. When we change our perspective, we can completely change how we react. For example, if you feel anger when criticized at work, instead of seeing it as an offense, you can view it as an opportunity to improve and grow. By changing our judgments, we no longer allow emotions to control our actions. Instead of feeling attacked, we can recognize that every situation can help us grow. Stoicism does not encourage denying emotions, but rather seeing them from a new perspective, allowing us to respond calmly and rationally. The key to changing judgments is self-awareness. When you realize that your reactions depend on your evaluations, you will see that you have full control over your emotions and actions. Changing your judgments not only helps reduce stress, but also allows you to live a more peaceful and clear-headed life, with each decision and action being made consciously. 4. Stoicism and emotional control. Stoicism is not a philosophy about suppressing emotions, but about mastering how we respond to them. Stoics believe that emotions are natural reactions of humans to events, but they are not the factors that determine our lives. Practicing Stoicism helps us realize that we can control how we face our emotions, rather than letting them control our actions. One of the key principles of Stoicism is the distinction between what we can control and what we cannot. While we cannot control the events or actions of others, we can fully control our own reactions. Stoicism teaches us to view every situation from a different perspective, not letting emotions overpower reason. When applying Stoicism to emotional control, we learn to master powerful emotions like anger, anxiety, or fear. Instead of reacting immediately, we can pause, think, and choose the best response. This is how Stoicism not only helps us remain calm, but also opens up opportunities for us to respond in the most beneficial way for ourselves and others, leading to personal growth and inner development. 5. Building resilience. Resilience is not the ability to not feel pain or failure, but the ability to get up and keep moving forward despite challenges. Stoicism teaches that in life, nothing is certain and difficulties are unavoidable. However, what matters is how we face and overcome these challenges. Practicing Stoicism helps us build resilience by changing how we perceive adversity. Stoics are not afraid of difficulties. Instead, they accept them as a natural part of life. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoics, said that challenges in life are opportunities to practice virtues like patience, mental strength, and perseverance. When facing difficulties, we do not let them weaken us, but turn them into motivation for growth. To build resilience, Stoicism encourages us to prepare ourselves mentally for challenges that may arise. This does not mean worrying about the worst, but being strong when facing unexpected situations. With this preparation, you will face challenges calmly, confidently, and with strength. 6. The role of emotions. Emotions are an essential part of life. They are not only physiological reactions, but also powerful signals that help us understand more about ourselves and the world around us. Stoicism does not see emotions as enemies, but as guides to help us adjust our behavior and make decisions. Practicing Stoicism teaches us not to eliminate emotions, but to identify and understand their role. Emotions help us recognize what is important. For example, the feeling of fear can be a sign of danger, while joy reflects achievements. However, when uncontrolled, emotions can lead to poor decisions. Stoicism helps us retain these signals and direct them toward more rational actions. The role of emotions is to create a connection between us and the world. When we understand our emotions, we can respond appropriately, not only protecting ourselves, but also building strong relationships. Stoicism teaches us to view emotions as tools for inner development and righteous action. 7. Overcoming challenges when practicing Stoicism. Practicing Stoicism is not always easy, especially when we face major challenges in life. During difficult times, strong emotions often cause us to lose our composure and fall back on natural reactions. However, Stoicism teaches us that challenges are opportunities to develop and strengthen resilience. To overcome challenges while practicing Stoicism, the most important thing is awareness. When facing a difficult situation, instead of being swept away by emotions, Stoicism encourages us to pause and think about what we can control. Instead of complaining or feeling discouraged, we should view challenges as lessons, opportunities to build mental strength and wisdom. Whenever facing difficulties, we can apply Stoic principles like premeditatio malorum, preparing for the worst, to reduce surprises and increase patience. Practicing Stoicism not only helps us overcome challenges, but also helps us grow, learning how to maintain composure and control our actions in all circumstances. 8. Recognizing emotional signals. Recognizing emotional signals is the first step to controlling them. Stoicism teaches that emotions are not something we can immediately stop, but we can recognize them early and respond appropriately. Each emotion has its own distinct signs, and recognizing them as they begin to emerge is key to preventing ourselves from being overwhelmed. When feeling stressed, anxious, or angry, the body often reacts first. Rapid heartbeats, sweaty palms, or irregular breathing. These signs are the body's alarm bells, helping us realize that emotions are rising. Stoicism encourages us not to ignore these signs, but rather to observe and analyze them calmly. When you recognize emotional signs early, you can create a gap between emotions and actions. Instead of reacting immediately, you can pause, think, and choose the most appropriate response. Practicing Stoicism helps you not only recognize emotions, but also understand the deeper reasons behind them, thus allowing you to control and adjust your actions more wisely and reasonably. 9. Practical Stoic techniques. Stoicism is not just a theory, but a set of practical techniques that help us face and overcome challenges in life. One of the key techniques is preparing for the worst, preparing for bad things that might happen. Instead of worrying about the future, this technique helps you face every situation with a ready mindset, reducing surprises and stress when difficulties arise. The next technique is imagining the worst-case scenario, imagining the bad things that could happen. This practice helps us learn to appreciate what we have and reduces the fear of facing failure or loss. By imagining negative situations, we better prepare ourselves mentally and can face difficulties without being overwhelmed. Additionally, differentiating between what we can control and what we cannot is another important technique. When we realize that we cannot control everything, we will not be stressed by factors beyond our control. This helps us focus on what we can change and take actions that are most beneficial. Practical Stoic techniques not only help you overcome challenges, but also help you build a strong and calm mind in any situation, thus improving the quality of life. 10. Stoicism in daily life. Stoicism is not a philosophy to just read and understand, but a practice that can be applied directly in daily life. Every day, you can apply Stoic principles to maintain calm, patience, and decisiveness in any situation. One simple way to apply Stoicism is to start your day by reflecting on potential challenges and preparing your mind to face them. This helps you not only deal with difficulties, but also view them as opportunities for growth. Another important factor in applying Stoicism is practicing mindful attention, being consciously aware of the present moment. By paying attention to your emotions, thoughts, and actions in each situation, you can adjust your reactions to align with your long-term values and goals. Stoicism teaches us not to live based on fleeting emotions, but to act with purpose and reason. Stoicism also encourages us to maintain an attitude of respect and empathy toward others. By understanding that everyone can face difficulties and challenges, you can become more tolerant and handle conflict situations calmly. Practicing Stoicism in daily life not only helps you become a stronger person, but also improves relationships and helps you live a meaningful life. With the principles of Stoicism, you now have powerful tools to control your emotions and become the leader of your own life. No longer swept away by emotional storms, you will learn to face challenges calmly and wisely. If you find value in today's sharing, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications so you don't miss out on the next helpful videos. Share this video with those who need it, and let's walk together on the path of personal growth. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.